Manager of this year's Capstone project, I am thrilled to welcome you all to our Spring Gala themed networking event, where we are paving new paths in the hospitality industry. A little after that, our website went up and invitations started going out to all of you. Since then, our team members from each department, along with their leaders, have been putting in long hours and hard work to make this event a success. The dedication and effort they have shown is truly remarkable. They have done such a fantastic job. Back in March, we had our excellent menu tasting, where we tried some of the menu items that are here tonight and offered some critiques to our back of house department. After that, it was truly our event planning and front of house department's time to shine. It was now their time to fine-tune all the details, order all the supplies, finalize our sponsors, and make sure this networking event is the best it can possibly be. Seriously, I'm genuinely so proud of each and every person in this class, all 31 of them. They have worked so hard and dedicated so much time to make sure this event is a success. I would truly be honored to work with any one of them in the future. I would also like to take this moment to talk about some important people that I couldn't have done it without. First off, I would like to thank our amazing department heads. They handled their tasks extraordinarily. First, in our marketing team, we have John Schieferecke. In the back of house, we have Julio Rascon. In the front of house, we have Caleb Atencio. And finally, in our event planning department, we have our department head, Julia King. All these individuals have made an important impact on this event, and I couldn't have done it without them. I would also like to thank our fantastic professor, Dr. Sue Kong. Her mentorship to us has been invaluable. Now I would like to thank my wonderful Assistant General Manager, Chris Begay. We've known each other for a few years now, since the Aspen Grill, and he has been a huge part of our success. The amount of late hours we stayed on campus working on this project will not be forgotten. Again, a big thank you to all the members of our class and for all of you for coming out tonight. Thank you. With me today is my Assistant General Manager, Christopher Begay.
Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Begay, and we are so excited for all of you here tonight. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time to be here with us today as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating senior hospitality program. Our team has been working tirelessly to create an unforgettable evening for tonight. From the fantastic food and unique silent auction items, every detail has been carefully thought out to provide you with an amazing experience.
Before we dive into our first speaker of the night, I'd like to quickly mention our silent auction table featuring incredible items donated by our sponsors. Don't forget to place a bid on your favorites. And of course, we can't forget about our champagne wall. Make sure to grab a glass off the wall, just hand your champagne ticket to one of our friendly volunteers, and cheers to a great night. As industry professionals, your presence here tonight means the world to us. Your dedication and hard work are a true inspiration to us as we begin our own journeys in this field. Thank you for being here to support us and for all that you do to make this industry thrive.
Now, I would like to invite Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs at the College of Health and Human Sciences, Jen Aberle, to formally start our event.
Thank you, Chris and Rael. Good evening, everyone. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you. And I'm so pleased that you have joined us this evening for the Hospitality Management Program's Industry Appreciation Event. I am Jen Aberle, as Chris said, and my job is to support undergraduate education in the college, and it is certainly my pleasure to do that. Seeing you all here this evening, our students, our faculty, our staff, our alumni, and our industry partners is a delight. And it's no surprise that this is a joyful event. This is what you do, and it's wonderful to see. Your connecting and celebrating here epitomizes the ideals of hospitality and its profoundly positive influence on our lives. From their internships and coursework and work experiences, and from you, their mentors and faculty, our students have learned how to plan and execute a memorable event. This capstone experience of planning this gala is the culmination of our hospitality students' academic journey and the start of their careers. What a better way to honor this moment than to bring together the people who have shaped their education, our faculty and staff, with the mentors and leaders who will help launch these students' careers, our valued industry partners. And I love that we're celebrating appreciation for our partnerships at this time of year, as spring reminds us of renewal and hope. And thus we're so grateful for the new beginnings of these students' incredible futures and all the good they're putting into the world with their work. These are essential themes that resonate in our proud CSU history and the college's mission to improve and promote well-being for individuals and communities. So in the spirit of the season's hope and promise, and honoring tonight's theme of spring, I want to recognize the class of 2023 hospitality management students and their work planning this event. And will the hospitality management capstone students please raise your hand and wave so we can see who you are. On behalf of CSU, our college, and our dean, Lisa Youngblade, I want to express how proud we are of you for your creativity and the exceptional effort you have shown in earning your hospitality degree. Not to mention the grit it took to continue your education during the challenging times of the past few years. Congratulations on your upcoming graduation, and so many of us look forward to seeing you there, and for orchestrating this remarkable gala. It's clear that you pulled out all the stops, I need a champagne and worked incredibly hard this semester to prepare everything that we'll enjoy tonight. And students, thank you for inviting our honored guests, your mentors and industry partners, and using your talents to extend appreciation and celebrate your guests' extraordinary contributions to your education. And industry partners, thank you. We are so grateful for the opportunities you provide our students as their mentors, as their future employers, as their colleagues. And I can feel the enthusiasm, excitement, and energy in the room because of you. I hope you can feel it too. And this is why I love what I get to do here at CSU. Seeing students learn, develop their skills, build relationships, and move into careers that make a difference. As their mentors, each of you has been an important guide on these students' educational paths, and their successes are intricately linked to your support. Would you please raise your hand or wave if you are a member of the hospitality industry? Students, faculty, staff, help me to thank them for their support. And to our alumni in the room, I'm looking for the woman I walked in with, a recent graduate. For all our alumni in the room, your RAM pride shines through with your ongoing connections to CSU and this program. And can we have another show of hands for all of our alumni? The strong ties the hospitality and tourism industry has with CSU's hospitality management program are vital to our mutual successes, achievements, and impact. And the industry's flexibility, problem solving, and devotion to customer experiences are the reasons you have emerged stronger and better than ever after the pandemic. Your resiliency is inspiring and an excellent example for our students and all of us at CSU. You're also inspiring our program's evolution. We're updating the degrees name based on your feedback and students' interests. The new name for the program will be Hospitality and Event Management. Finally, I would like to recognize and thank the businesses that have donated resources for tonight's silent auction and other resource purposes. You can see all of the sponsors, as Rael shared with us earlier on the slides, and we just thank you for your generosity and for your contributions. And now I wish you a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoy the fabulous food, drinks, and one another's company. And thank you to each of you for being here, for the joy your industry brings, and for the hope and promise our hospitality students embody. Thank you.
So my name is Rhiannen Thero. I was in charge of the silent auction there in the background. It took a lot of time, it took a lot of hours. We went on a Fort Collins crawl one day asking door to door, going to businesses saying, like, do you guys give out donations? Some said yes, some said no. We got about $4,800 worth of donations. So it's been awesome. I'm happy with the way it looks. Yeah, and then all the money's gonna go back to the seniors next year so they can put on an event just like this one.
Now, I would like to introduce John Schieferecke, our head of marketing.
Thank you, Chris, and hi again, everyone. My name is John Schieferecke. I was the head of the marketing department here. I would like to first take the time to deeply thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedules to come and attend this event. And this event never would have gotten off the ground if it wasn't for my wonderful team's many hours of hard work and their intense dedication to making this event not only succeed, but prosper. I would now like to introduce and recognize the incredible individuals of the marketing department now. Kira Frommel, I would like to thank you for your dedication to helping with anything and everything you could and always trying to do more. Anna Laura Newman, thank you for not only helping us secure a photographer for our group photo that'll hang on the wall of the HM suite for future classes to be jealous of, but also bringing a laugh and smile to class. Tori Parker, thank you for always being a team player. You always exceeded my expectations. Hannah Teal, from taking charge of what you wanted to work on to looking for anything extra you could do to help. Thank you. Shalene Snavely, you were always dependable and put 100% into whatever you were doing. Thank you. And last but not least, Madison Lambert, you were the ever-beating heart of this department, and I genuinely do not know how this event would have turned out without you. Thank you very much. Each and every one of these people played a crucial role in helping to put together an incredible event, and I strongly recommend you talk to them if you're looking for an incredible talent for your team. From helping compile the guest list to designing the save the date, RSVP, invitation, as well as the website, signage around the area, name tags, and more, none of it would have been possible without these people right here. Please, one more round of applause for all their hard work. I would now like to introduce the head of our front of house, Caleb Atencio.
Thank you, John. Wow, this is a lot more people than the cat I practiced to the speech to, so we'll see how this goes. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all having a great time so far. As John said, my name is Caleb Atencio, and I had the great pleasure of being the head of front of house for this amazing event you guys are attending. I'm here to talk to you about an incredible team effort that went into making tonight's event possible. Along with my team, each department had a role to play, each executing to the highest level and going far beyond expectation. As for my team, I had a great pleasure working with a group of great individuals. I'd like to recognize them now. The first member I'd like to recognize is Eileen Soto. Eileen is a real team player who can accomplish any task given to her and has proved that she could be an asset to any team. Grace Gora Grace is a great individual who never failed to bring a positive attitude and creative ideas to the group. She was also the first to call me out when I was out of line. And if you know me, there was a couple times. Maybe more than a couple. I'd like to recognize Hope White. Hope was the backbone of our front of house team. Hope always went the extra mile to make things happen and offered our group a place to work as she provided our house with no issues or complaints. And when I say she went the extra mile, I really mean it. Her and Grace, by their lonesome, went down and got that huge champagne well you see here tonight and hauled it all the way from Castle Rock. I'd like to recognize Lee Feng. Lee Feng was fun to be around and continued to impress with great work and a good attitude. And finally, I'd like to recognize Sophia Tracy. Sophia is a go-getter who made my job much easier and was a pleasure to lead. She also never failed to give the group a good laugh when we needed it. For anybody representing a company tonight, I urge you to talk to any of these individuals I have mentioned, as they could potentially be a strong asset to your current or future team. Once again, my name is Caleb Atencio, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. For the sake of time, I will now hand it off to our great head of back of house, Julio Rascon. Thank you.
Thank you, Caleb. Hello, everyone. My name is Julio Rascon. I'm the department head for the back of house team. I would like to thank everyone for attending our event and indulging in our delicious food. I had the pleasure to lead a fantastic team this semester, who worked extremely hard to deliver an even more fantastic menu. The past few months have been filled with multiple working sessions, 2 menu tastings, and countless hours tweaking recipes, costs, and plans. I have so much respect and admiration for this team, and they deserve all the recognition they can get. That being said, let's introduce the back of house team. Katrina Vanderhurst, Allison Hepburn, Courtney Eisler, Danny Painter, Grace Shim, Nick Lauder, and Jack Purrington. Also, a special thanks to Vita Prentice for guiding us through the whole catering process. Their love and dedication for food and beverage made this such a wonderful and memorable experience that I will forever cherish, and I will be holding on to this memory for as long as I can. I said this in the beginning of the semester, and I'll say it again. This team has by far been the best team I have ever worked with in both my academic and restaurant career. They were able to jump through hurdles and create an inviting energy to foster creativity and success for our event. In addition, I would like to thank our volunteers, because without them, the final execution of this event would not have been possible. Thank you once again, and please give a round of applause for my departments. Now, I would like to introduce the wonderful head of event planning, Julia King.
Thank you, Julio, and thank you, Back of House Department. Hi, everyone. My name is Julia King, and I had the pleasure of being head of event planning for this spring gala. I want to thank you all for attending, and I hope you've been enjoying your night so far. I, for one, am really proud of how this event turned out, and I could not have done it without these 6 talented individuals. So I'd like to take the time now to personally thank each and every one of them, because without them, we wouldn't be here tonight. First, I'd like to begin by thanking Megan Anderson for proving to be the definition of a team player. She never failed to be the most positive and supportive person in the room. Next, I'd like to thank Vanita Soth for helping to consistently keep us accountable for our strict budget throughout the entirety of this process, which proved to be no small feat. I'd like to thank Jordan Mertens and Jordan's dad for going above and beyond in designing that amazing resume wall that you see standing behind you. I'd like to thank Caroline Effinger for always being the first person to volunteer and helping out others, regardless of the task. I'd like to thank Emma Hall for designing our run of show and helping everything run smoothly overall. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Rhiannen Thero for taking on the huge responsibility of dealing with everything silent auction related, as well as securing us these centerpieces you see at every single table. Each and every person part of this team contributed significantly in planning this event, and again, I could not have pulled it off without them, so thank you. Please give a round of applause for the event committee team. Thank you, and now please feel free to continue mingling and don't forget to check out our silent auction table.